The ancient Mediterranean world was a tapestry woven with vibrant cultures and powerful empires. This region, with its azure waters and strategic coastlines, was a melting pot of human civilization. It was here that some of the most influential societies in history emerged, each leaving an indelible mark on the world. From the shores of Greece, with its philosophers and warriors, to the plains of Carthage, known for its merchants and sailors, civilizations clashed and empires rose. These lands were not just geographical locations, but cradles of culture, innovation, and power. At the heart of this arena emerged a conflict that would alter history: the First Punic War. This war was not just a battle for territory, but a struggle for dominance in the Mediterranean, a region that was the lifeblood of ancient trade and military strategy. It was a struggle for supremacy between two powers: Rome, the rising republic, and Carthage, the maritime giant. Rome, with its disciplined legions and unyielding spirit, sought to expand its influence. Carthage, with its powerful navy and vast wealth, aimed to maintain its dominance over the seas. The First Punic War, spanning over 2 decades, was a brutal and transformative conflict. It saw countless battles both on land and at sea, and tested the resilience and ingenuity of both empires. The war was marked by significant losses and victories, shaping the future of the Mediterranean world. It tested the limits of both empires, pushing them to the brink of exhaustion and innovation. The war spurred advancements in military tactics and technology, as each side sought to outmaneuver the other. From the development of new naval vessels to innovative siege techniques, the First Punic War was a catalyst for change. This epic clash, marked by colossal naval battles and daring land campaigns, would determine the future of the Western Mediterranean. The stakes were high, and the outcomes of these battles would resonate through history, influencing the rise and fall of empires for centuries to come. On one side stood Rome, known for its disciplined legions. These soldiers were the backbone of the Roman military, trained to perfection and ready to lay down their lives for the glory of the Republic. On the other, Carthage, renowned for its wealth and naval prowess. The Carthaginian navy was unmatched, with ships that dominated the seas and a merchant fleet that brought riches from across the known world. This was a battle not just of armies, but of ideologies and ways of life. The First Punic War was ignited by the Mamertines, mercenaries from Campania in southern Italy. Stranded in Messana, they became a thorn in the side of both Rome and Carthage. Carthage viewed the Mamertines as a direct threat to its interests. Rome saw an opportunity to expand its influence beyond the Italian peninsula. The Roman Senate decided to intervene on behalf of the Mamertines, marking Rome's first overseas intervention. This decision set in motion the events that would lead to the outbreak of the First Punic War. The First Punic War quickly escalated into a multi-front conflict. One of the earliest significant engagements was the Battle of Mylae in 260 BCE. The Roman fleet, a new force, faced the experienced Carthaginian navy. The Romans employed the corvus, a boarding bridge, transforming naval battles into land engagements. This tactic proved devastatingly effective, marking a turning point in the war. Another pivotal clash occurred in 256 BCE at the Battle of Ecnomus, one of the largest naval battles in ancient history. The Romans aimed to carry the war to Africa, striking at the heart of the Carthaginian Empire. The Battle of Ecnomus ended in a strategic Roman victory. The Roman fleet landed in Africa, marking a significant escalation of the war. However, Carthage hired Spartan general Xanthippus to reorganize its forces. In 255 BCE, Xanthippus led Carthaginian forces to a decisive victory at the Battle of Tunis. The Roman army suffered a crushing defeat, and Regulus was captured. The war dragged on, marked by brutal sieges and inconclusive naval engagements. The Romans developed new tactics and ship designs, gradually gaining the upper hand in naval warfare. One notable example was the development of the harpax, a grappling hook that revolutionized naval combat. After over 2 decades of relentless warfare, both Rome and Carthage were utterly exhausted. The conflict had drained their resources, tested their resilience, and left their armies and navies in tatters. The First Punic War, which began in 264 BCE, had seen numerous battles on land and sea, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage for many years. The turning point came in 241 BCE off the Aegates Islands. This crucial naval battle would determine the fate of the war. The Roman fleet, having been rebuilt and re-strategized, faced off against the Carthaginian navy in a fierce confrontation. The Roman fleet decisively defeated the Carthaginian navy, cutting off their supply lines to Sicily. This victory was not just a tactical win, but a strategic masterstroke that crippled Carthage's ability to sustain its forces on the island. The Battle of the Aegates Islands forced Carthage to the negotiating table. With their navy in shambles and their troops isolated, Carthage had no choice but to seek peace. The negotiations were tense, with both sides aware of the significant implications of the treaty. The Treaty of Lutatius, signed in 241 BCE, formally ended the First Punic War. This treaty marked a significant shift in power in the Mediterranean. Rome's terms were harsh, reflecting their newfound dominance and Carthage's weakened state. Carthage was forced to cede all of its Sicilian territories to Rome and pay a hefty war indemnity. This loss was a severe blow to Carthage, both economically and strategically, as Sicily had been a valuable asset. Rome emerged as the dominant power in the Western Mediterranean. Its territorial ambitions whetted. The victory not only expanded Rome's territory, but also boosted its confidence and military reputation. The war had sown the seeds of resentment and mistrust, igniting a rivalry that would continue to shape the destiny of both empires. This animosity would eventually lead to further conflicts, most notably the Second Punic War, where the legendary Hannibal would challenge Rome's supremacy. The First Punic War left an indelible mark on both empires. Rome emerged transformed, now controlling territories beyond the sea. The war exposed Rome's military strengths and limitations, particularly in naval warfare. The prolonged war effort led to significant social and economic changes within Roman society. The influx of wealth from conquered territories enriched the Roman elite, but exacerbated social tensions. Carthage faced a far more precarious situation, with its economy and prestige severely damaged. The war exposed weaknesses in Carthage's strategic thinking and military leadership. The reliance on mercenaries had proven unreliable in the long run. The First Punic War stands as a pivotal chapter in ancient history. It was a monumental conflict that lasted from 264 to 241 BC, involving two of the most powerful civilizations of the time, Rome and Carthage. This war was primarily fought over control of Sicily, a strategically important island in the Mediterranean. It marked the rise of Rome as a dominant power, transforming it into an empire. The war showcased Rome's military prowess and its ability to adapt and innovate in the face of adversity. The Roman navy, initially inferior to the Carthaginian fleet, quickly evolved, demonstrating Rome's resilience and strategic ingenuity. The lessons learned during the conflict would shape Roman military thinking for centuries. The Romans developed new tactics and strategies, such as the corvus boarding device, which allowed them to turn naval battles into infantry engagements, playing to their strengths. For Carthage, the war represented a turning point, leading to a period of internal reform and expansion. Despite their eventual defeat, the Carthaginians learned valuable lessons and made significant changes to their military and political structures, setting the stage for future conflicts. The legacy of the First Punic War lived on, fueling a desire for revenge that would erupt in the Second Punic War. Hannibal, one of history's greatest military commanders, would rise to prominence during this time, leading Carthage in a series of epic battles against Rome. The First Punic War continues to fascinate and inspire us today. Modern historians and archaeologists delve into ancient texts and artifacts, uncovering new insights and perspectives on this monumental conflict. Their work helps us understand the complexities of ancient warfare and the enduring impact of these historical events. It offers valuable insights into the nature of conflict and the dynamics of power. The strategies and decisions made during the First Punic War provide lessons that are still relevant in modern military and political contexts. The stories of courage, resilience, and innovation from this era continue to resonate. They remind us of the enduring human spirit and the relentless pursuit of greatness, even in the face of overwhelming odds. The First Punic War stands as a testament to the enduring power of ambition and the devastating consequences of conflict. It was a clash of civilizations that forever altered the course of Western history. The echoes of this conflict resonate through the ages, offering valuable insights into the human condition. The ambition, ingenuity, and resilience displayed in the war are timeless themes that continue to shape our world today. The First Punic War serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding the past to guide us in the present and navigate the future. If you found this exploration of history illuminating, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let us continue to learn from the past together.